a little bit less than an hour, but I'll try to pace it out a little bit. But if it does end before the hour is up, then yeah, we'll just extend the time of the breakout rooms. I'll try to pace it out a little bit. But if it does end before the hour is up, then yeah, we'll just extend the time of the breakout rooms. Wow, I do not know whose speakers I'm hearing reverb from, but that is quite a long that is quite a long delay. So yeah, just up to this point now, can I just have somebody fill me in on the sorts of things that you guys have been doing in the breakout rooms with the teams? I understand the basics of it, that you've been helping and preparing the new debaters to get ready for the tournament. But yeah, up to now, what sort of things have you been doing to do that? Anyone?
I remember that we did something about like how to share with the students about our some of our like
some of our experience, something like that.
Experience and something like that.
Terrific. So yeah, you guys have been sharing your debating experiences. What about for sessions? What about for session 2 last week? Did you do the same thing, or did you change it up a little bit because of the different topic of the workshop?
We discussed about last week. I remember that we discussed about something like about first speaker, second speaker, and first speaker roles and reply speakers. We divided into rooms and talk about what we should do or what things we have to do in that thing, and share the experience of everyone and stuff like that.
Oh, terrific. So you basically spoke to them about the topic of today's workshop. Oh, terrific.
Oh.
No, that's good. So the students will have some idea of the students will have some idea of what I'm talking about today. Then that'll be good. So then in today's breakout room session, if we want to just continue in that vein of preparing them for the next week's topic, if I could get you guys to divide the time in the breakout rooms today, if you could just expand a little bit more on the material that I talk about, so the roles of all the speakers and the responsibilities that they all have. If I could get you to expand on that a little bit. And then also the topic for next week's workshop will be constructing arguments using Thiel paragraphs, or some of you might know it as Peel paragraphs. So if you could just cover those 2 topics in the breakout rooms today, that would be really good. Just to kind of introduce how we ideally want to structure our arguments. That'd be great.
So can you summarize it a little bit? So
yeah,
main course from us to do.
Yeah, sure. I'll put it in a message in the chat box. So I apologize. I'm not very good at speaking and typing at the same time. So I'll type it out and then I'll keep talking after that. So I've just sent that message.
Did you send it to everyone, Mr. Michael?
Yes, sorry, I thought I did. Let me try that again. That's better. So yeah, the two topics to go over in the breakout room session today. I'm assuming you guys know about the teal or the Peel paragraphs already, or would you like me to write a brief explanation of that for you?
I think we know it.
Excellent. So yeah, I mean, my preferred name for them is I prefer teal with a T over peel with a P, but whichever one you call it, that's totally fine, because it's still the same thing anyway. But yeah, so basically just when you start explaining the teal paragraph to them, just make sure that you just spend a little bit of time not just explaining what each point or what each part is, but explain the reasons how and the reasons why the teal paragraph is such an effective writing structure to deliver arguments. So obviously talk to them about how the topic should be brief. It's your main idea. Your explanation is just another couple of sentences that go into more detail on the topic. Obviously explain to them that the evidence is supporting information that you've gathered. Can you please put a big emphasis on the fact that the students need to quote or they need to cite their sources or their evidence? Because in my experience with teaching kids to debate, they never quoted their information, or they never cited the source of their evidence. So please express how important that is, to give credit where credit's due, not only because it's academically what's what I'm looking for. Or not only because it's academically honest, but as well, citing those sources can make that evidence even stronger if they think that the audience or the judges will know the source, so they can say, oh yeah, they've quoted this article from this person. Yep, that's good. And of course, the linking sentence, just make sure that they understand that the linking sentence is so important, because it's going to it's going to help them keep their arguments more simple in the judges' minds, because obviously we know there's a lot of information, a lot of arguments, and a lot of evidence being discussed in a debate. So any chance to signpost and obviously have this one sentence that is as simple as possible, just to keep it fresher in the judge's mind so they don't get lost. And so it's easy for them to recall these things. So yeah, really that's all that's all that we need to do today in the breakout sessions. Again, is just just expand on the information that we talk about today, and then introduce them to the idea of the teal or the peel paragraphs. Are there any questions?
No.
Terrific. I just noticed, Victoria, your display picture is an actual turtle burger. Love your work. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so we're ready to begin.